Step into the mysterious world of the ancient Egyptians, where every turn is full of wonder and awe. In this fascinating trip, we'll learn about the top 20 insane things the ancient Egyptians did. Prepare to be amazed as we learn about a society whose creativity, spirituality, and innovation left an indelible mark on human history. Here comes the first one, the incomprehensible pyramids. Ancient Egyptians built huge pyramids as tombs for their pharaohs. This showed that they were very good at building and had advanced math skills. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, is still a great example of how good the Egyptians were at building. Number 2. The mystical Sphinx. It was a majestic creature with the body of a lion and the head of a person. It stood for royal power and security. It was carved from a single block of limestone, and experts are still trying to figure out how it fits in with the pyramids. Number 3. Mummification. The ancient Egyptians mastered the art of mummification so that the bodies of the dead could be kept until they went to the afterlife. They thought that through complicated ceremonies and methods of funerals, the soul could return to the body after death. The fourth one was their holy writing system, hieroglyphics, which was made up of complicated symbols and characters that were carved on temple walls and papyrus scrolls. It was used to share religious writings, records of history, and messages. Number 5. The wonders of papyrus. Waters from the Nile were used to make papyrus, an early type of paper. The Egyptians used it to write and keep records, which helped them keep important information about their society, culture, and everyday life. The sixth one, knowledge of the universe. The Egyptians were very good at astronomy and carefully watched the stars and other things that happened in space. Their understanding of astronomy affected both their religious beliefs and the way they lined up their big buildings with the stars. Here comes the seventh, the beauty of the Nile. The Nile River was the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. It provided rich land for farming and a way to get goods from one place to another. Number 8. The pharaohs. The pharaohs were seen as godlike masters, and their lavish lifestyles showed how powerful and wealthy they were. Their elaborate tombs full of treasures showed that they thought the future would be luxurious. The ninth one, architecture. They built amazing things like temples, obelisks, and graves with a lot of detail. The Temple of Karnak and the Tomb of Hatshepsut are great examples of how smart and creative they were. The 10th one, medical marvels. The Egyptians were skilled doctors who used modern methods like surgery, dentistry, and putting broken bones back together. Their use of herbs and methods to heal made modern medicine possible. Number 11. The Curse of Tutankhamun's Tomb. Tutankhamun's tomb was found in 1922. It was full of riches. The Curse of the Pharaohs tradition started when many people who were part of the voyage got sick or died, which led to myths and interest. The 12th one, the Space Inhabitant. Some theories think that aliens helped build the pyramids because of how well they are aligned and how big they are. This has caused debates among researchers. The 13th, the Sacred Dance of the Gods. Dance was a very important part of religious ceremonies. It was used to tell stories about gods, wars, and how the world was made. The purpose of performances was to get gifts from the gods and talk to them. Number 14, the mathematics of perfection. To build the pyramids, they had to use exact calculations and geometry, which shows how far along they were in math. Number 15, the elusive Cleopatra. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, is remembered for her political skills, her relationships with important men like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and her sad death. The 16th one, the glorious festivals. During festivals, different gods and goddesses were honored with processions, music, dance, and gifts. The powerful god Amun-Ra was praised at the festival of Opet. The 17th, the wisdom of sages. The Egyptians valued education and wisdom. Their wise people taught them sayings and lessons that stressed morals, honesty, and respect. Number 18, the complexity of future beliefs. People had many different ideas about the future, such as judgment, resurrection, and living forever. The Book of the Dead told the dead how to deal with the problems they would face in the future. Number 19, the power of pendants and charms. The living and the dead wore jewelry and charms, which were thought to have protective powers and keep bad things away and bring good luck. Last but not least, the magic of alchemy. The ancient Egyptians explored the mysterious world of alchemy, where they tried to turn common metals into valuable gold and find the potion of life. Their search for the philosopher's stone and the secrets of transformation sparked people's interest in the future and set the stage for modern chemistry. As we say goodbye to the ancient Egyptians and all they did, let's take the torch of curiosity and discovery forward to light the way. Our trip through history has just started, and there are as many wonders waiting for us as there are grains of sand in the desert.